All right, welcome back to another video. So today's video, as I mentioned in the last, I'm going to be changing out these brakes on the homemade mountain bike here. I've got the Kaizen steel frame mountain bike that I welded together out of scrap tubing, and I put these. This turned into a quite heavy bike. So really fun for downhill, but the brakes are they're just not adequate for this bike. These are Tektro hydraulic brakes. These are a very budget brake. I did upgrade the rotor to a 203 millimeter, but even so, it did improve the stopping power, but it's still not that great. And I'm going to try, this is a budget brake, but this is a 4-piston, and this is the Zoom brakes off of Amazon. So that's what I'm planning to do today. This is a fully sealed system. You just bolt it right on, add the lever. Should be real simple. 5 millimeter Allen wrench ought to really cover it all. So I'm hoping. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is start taking this Tektro off. Next step, I'm going to unhook this. I'll just hang it there for now. So we'll start with taking off the grips. Kind of turn this guy here a little bit. He was getting a little bit losing focus. Didn't like that real well. That one loose. These are double lock-on grips. Rock Brothers. They were very cheap. They actually feel really good though. Put these guys down. There we go. Got the Rock Brothers grip off. I think we're back up to the 5 millimeter for the back side of the brake lever. Yep, 5 millimeter. And now we're loose. Well, get a little looser than that, I guess. All right. All right, so that's removed. And I'm going to go ahead and add my Zoom brake here. Okay, so this is a double split. This is a split instead of a double split instead of a single. So that's a little unexpected. I didn't pay attention to that. And it's also a smaller size. Allen wrench. You see, this would be this is a 4 millimeter Allen wrench. I basically just went down a size. I'll go ahead and just kind of snug it up a little bit. Not going to get it tight because I want to put the handlebar back on it. or the grip back on it rather. See, I had it on like this. Grab my end cap. Things good and tight there. We'll go ahead and tighten that back up. I've seen several review videos, such as Wolf Tick Nation, talking about these Zoom brakes and praising them for being really good. So I figured 4-piston brakes on a budget, maybe they're worth trying out, you know, especially on this homemade bike that I don't take this bike very seriously. Okay, so, and I can adjust these later. Try not to squeeze them too much. I do still have the spacer in there to keep it from collapsing on itself. All right. So I'm thinking about going through the inside here. I know it does look a little cleaner. This did come with the adapter bracket here. Looks like for mounting to the side of a frame. Won't be using that. When I bought the larger rotor, I bought the extension with, it wasn't a set, but I did buy both. Yes, I'll be excited to see how well this works. So when I normally do this, before I'll go ahead and get it in position. And before I tighten these up, I'll usually apply the brakes to try to center the brake caliper up. Get my Allen wrench here. More dropping bolts. I'm kind of good at that. Dropping stuff. There we go. Just going to get it All right, so we got the zoom brake on with the handle and the caliper. That paired with this 203 millimeter rotor. I rode it around a little bit in the parking lot. It does seem to work a lot better than what that 2-piston Tektro did. So just a little summary on this bike. Of course, this is my homemade mountain bike. I did put the JG crankset on it, similar to what I did with the Mongoose in the last video. This bike is basically kind of a hodgepodge of parts taken from the bike shop parts bin that I was able to get for cheap or at discount. So I've got a Bontrager front wheel. I've got a Giant rear wheel. I've got the seat came off of a Giant bike. I do have quite a few Amazon parts on this bike. So I don't take this bike very seriously, as I said before. It's just kind of a fun downhill bike, and yeah, that's I'm planning to maybe take it out here in a couple of weeks, go do some trail riding before it gets too cold here. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you're into mountain bikes or campers, DIY projects, definitely subscribe. If you enjoy my content, give me a like, comment if you have any questions. I think that's it for this video, though. Thank you for watching.